In recent years, Russia has sought a strategic partnership with African nations, including Niger, a landlocked country in West Africa. Whilst the extent and motivations behind Russia's engagement in each African country differ, one can observe certain patterns in its approach. These patterns include diplomatic and economic initiatives, military cooperation, and resources-related interests. Russia has undertaken diplomatic efforts to increase engagement in Africa, often involve high-level visits and deepening economic cooperation. In Niger, for instance, Russia's foreign minister visited in 2021 to consolidate bilateral relations. Agreements were reached on various cooperation areas such as energy, mining, and defense. Russia perceives Africa as an area where it can diminish Western influence by leveraging historical ties and fostering alliances with African nations. By solidifying partnership with countries like Niger, Russia is likely to undermine Western-backed initiatives and projects such as economic aid and military cooperation. This approach allows Russia to challenge the hegemony of West and increase its own sphere of influence on the global stage. Russia's interest in Niger also highlights its interest in the country's abundant natural resources, such as uranium and other minerals. These resources are vital for various sectors, including energy production and defense. Africa's vast natural resources, including minerals, oil, and gas reserves, undoubtedly provide attractive economic opportunities for Russia. In light of Western sanctions imposed on Russia following its actions in Ukraine, Moscow seeks alternative avenues for economic growth. Expanding its presence in Africa enables Russia to tap into these resources and develop trade partnerships outside the Western sphere of influence. Russia's increasing influence in Africa allows it to indirectly pressure the West. For instance, Niger coup took place just a few months ago, yet the leader of the coup in Niger announced the suspension of uranium export to France, which is the significant blow to the country, which relies on uranium to a large extent for electricity generation. Niger's uranium covers about 17% of French needs, and its nuclear plant generates more than 70% of the country's electricity. Ongoing development in Niger not only invite anti-Western nations like Russia to exercise influence in West Africa, but also allowed NATO member states that have opposing views to France to take advantage. For example, Turkey president has recently indicated that Niger's suspension of uranium export to France is a response to years of France's oppression. In the same vein, admin tension between France and Italy over migrant policy in 2019 interview with the right-wing politician Giorgia Meloni, now Prime Minister of Italy, slammed France for using colonial currency to exploit African valuable resources. In addition to economic factors, Russia's involvement in West African nations will allow it to build a rapid-moving security force bloc in the region. Even though most African nations signed military agreements with Russia, Russia Wagner Group already maintains a strong and active presence in the Central African Republic, Sudan, Libya, and Mali, all of which are in close geographical proximity to Niger. Hi family, are you in support of West Africa and dumping the West to join the anti-Western countries such as Russia? Please let us see your comments in the comment box, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.